And I knocked on their door and said, my house is on fire. And she said, do you know, I thought it was.
Who are these people?
So what happened then?
He lives in a cartoon world.
He absolutely does.
This is a very special one because we are going to start chipping away at the Bob Mortimer compilation video.
Okay, I've been hearing about this.
So people have suggested, do this video, do that one. The dentistry one you have to check out. But other people are saying, don't check out that one because it's going to give away previous stories.
Okay.
So what we're doing, we're going back to the start of the compilation. We're going to just start chipping away. We'll do maybe a story at a time, and we'll get through. There's 2 compilations, but we'll chip away and see how we go.
So Bob Mortimer, what was his last story for us? Yes.
We've seen one Bob Mortimer clip so far, and it is Chris Rea put an egg in his bathtub.
Yeah.
We learnt a lot about Bob that day. The fun part about this is I don't know what Bob Mortimer clip we're going to be watching right now. We're just starting from the start of the compilation, and we'll just chip away.
Bob, let's all gather around the fireside and you can tell us tales of your youth.
I once set fire to my house with a box of fireworks.
David Mitchell.
True. True.
Was this on purpose?
It was done out of ignorance.
What age were you?
I was somewhere around about 7.
I want to know where you grew up, where a 7-year-old can buy a box of fireworks.
I bought them in the shop near where I lived in Middlesbrough. It was a box for 2 and 6 of standard fireworks. That was the brand.
Standard brand. That sounds exciting. Standard fireworks.
Yeah.
A normal level of excitement will be endangered. For a bonfire night, you will forget.
But it says standard, but then it's...
Well, that is standard for a firework.
Yeah.
So you're in your home, and you're 7 or 8 years old.
I'm 7 and I'm on my own, yeah.
On your own?
Yeah, and
What happens?
on one of the fireworks, I think it was the sparklers, it said, not suitable for indoor use. Which, at that age, makes you think, that means they're okay.
Could you just not read the word not when you were being...
Did you think not was the brand? Oh, lovely. I love that not brand food. It's not for human consumption.
No, that logic that says, well, people have obviously tried them indoors.
I've discovered they're not suitable.
Yeah.
So therefore, I won't use them indoors because I want to live.
If you look at a big firework, it won't say not suitable for indoors. It's obvious.
Yeah. Right.
But on the sparklers, they chose to put it on.
So what happened?
I lit the sparkler. The sparks went into the box of fireworks, a standard box, and set them off. And I carried the box of fireworks, now beginning to light, into the kitchen, and I threw them into the kitchen. I thought it would be more suitable.
I think you're right. The kitchen.
Hang on a second. Why wouldn't you just throw him outside?
Well, he's a kid. He's trying to surprise maybe his parents or so. But like, hey, look, Mum and Dad, it's just this savage explosions.
Like, I kind of get the logic if you don't know what to do and you've got like an open passage straight into the kitchen, or you have to go through a door and it's panic mode, then maybe the kitchen, like with the tiles and stuff, is a better option than the furniture of the living room.
Well, like,
but
I'm not even hearing panic modes going through his brain. I'm just
just casually like, let's see what happens.
Yeah. It's just more like it's more suitable in the kitchen. Like,
the box doesn't say not suitable specifically for the kitchen, so they're okay.
Yeah.
The kitchen of all the rooms is the most suitable for fireworks, isn't it? Because of the oven, the gas, the stove. There is fire naturally in the kitchen.
Yeah, there's a lot of... And it's more wipe down.
Yes.
Less cloth.
So what happened then?
Exactly.
They went off in the
What was the
kitchen.
sound like? Was it bing? Whee?
No, these were only standard. And I remember, as I'm sat here now, wiping the scorch marks off the floor and thinking that my mum's going to kill me.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to be in big trouble. Then I went back into the living room. Unbeknownst to me,
Yeah.
I dropped one And the living room was completely engulfed in flames.
It sounds to me that if you're on your own at home at 7, your mum's pretty laid back anyway.
So, all right, that doesn't really check out for me as much. I don't think you could be in the kitchen and not know that an entire room next to you was engulfed in flames. I think you would get the smoke smell of, I don't know, there's smoke in the kitchen now. Yeah, no, I'm not believing this story.
You're also a kid too. Like 7 is very, very young. I can't even remember stuff when I was 7. Like I've probably got 1 or 2 memories of being 7.
I would remember if I set fire to the living room.
Sure. But like whilst it's all going on, like you've never experienced true panic before as more than likely as a kid that age. And just to have something go off in another room, it's like juggling. Oh crap, I need to but he did say he was cleaning, right? Like he said he was cleaning it all down. And then...
Yeah, so it's like almost it had stopped and then he was cleaning down the scorch marks.
It's over.
And then he didn't realise that the entire room was engulfed in flames right next to it.
Yeah, no, you would see the ember, like the colour changes, you would smell the smoke, you would feel the heat.
Said, son, will you sit here and look after these fireworks? Whilst I go out to the bingo.
So you lit the sparkler. A spark went into the standard box.
Yes.
The box starts to go. You go, uh-oh, I must get them into the most suitable room for fireworks.
Yes.
The kitchen. No need to go beyond the kitchen to the outdoors.
Mum said don't go out.
Love the way his
It's
brain
good to know
works.
there was at least one rule in your house.
What time of day did all this happen?
This happened mid-afternoon.
Oh dear, so you didn't really get the benefit of the...
Who put the fire out?
I went to next door where Miss Best lived. She was about, bless her, she was about 80. And I knocked on their door and said, my house is on fire. And she said, do you know, I thought it was.
Who are these people?
So what happened then?
He lives in a cartoon world.
He absolutely does. He's thinking his 80-year-old next door neighbour is more qualified to help in that situation. Fair enough.
And she's just casually like, oh, I thought it was on fire.
Yeah.
This is
Cool.
not ringing true at all.
I don't think so, but it's very entertaining so far.
It's always entertaining.
Classic Bob.
I'll give him that. It doesn't matter if it's true.
No.
It's an entertaining ride.
They fired their water hoses throughout the house.
Yes.
Ruining it.
Even the rooms where there's no fire.
Not ruining it.
Yeah.
You do know that before they put out fires, it's already ruined, don't you?
Lee,
You're making this house all wet. It was lovely and warm.
it's the water damage that
Yeah.
knackers the house.
Is it? Not the fire?
Not the fire. If they would use their boots to put it out.
No way.
Honestly, the entire house, that's it. I was in a family of 4 children, and we were homeless.
Where,
Come on, keep it light.
No, I'm just saying.
where were all the other kids while you were alone with the fire? Why did you take 3
They were
children
looking
out and
after
leave
fireworks in other people's houses.
So when you say you were homeless, how much of the house did the inferno claim?
It's gone. Entire
That's
house
what, the
gone.
whole
house gone.
The whole house
Whole
burnt
house
down?
burnt down.
So how much did you leave in the living room? The fireworks in the kitchen have only caused a few scorches.
Yeah.
What did you leave in the living room?
And now, don't you feel stupid for saying standard fireworks? I tell
Not
you,
really. I think you were stupid for lighting a sparkler indoors.
If you don't know what you dropped
Yeah.
in the living room, is there a chance that it's just a coincidence?
No, it could be.
That it might not have been your fault?
That's what I said to the press.
Your fault?
Press? What press? Who did you speak to?
Local press.
Because they came to the house while it was burning?
Yeah, you know, they're their hats on, trilbies, slipping around.
A cartoon version of
With
Detective.
those little bits of paper in the
Typewriters.
Were they called things like Scoop McLean?
I believe he was called Ron Waffle.
Sorry, Ron Waffle.
It was.
Have I mentioned to you before? I think I may have. That like the best part about a Bob story is the names of the people in his stories.
Yes, you have.
Because they're like Ron Waffle. No one's name is Ron Waffle.
Like, I'm this close to being like, where's Sherlock Holmes in all of this? Like, if he's like coming around to your house.
I'm sure he's around the corner. Give this story another 30 seconds. I'm sure we'll get to some Sherlock.
The other ace reporter on the Gazette was John Caramel. It was one of them two.
Caramel and waffle.
Honestly.
The question is whether you think Bob has been telling the truth.
Well, I thought it seemed very plausible until we heard about caramel and waffle.
I think he thinks he's telling the truth, but I think what's happened at some point, he's seen a film in which this has happened.
He saw backdraft.
And is now convinced that it happened to him. I think it's a lie.
Ooh, what do we think?
I sort of.
I'm definitely going to lie.
Yeah, I'm trying to like justify it so that we have a truth versus a lie, but in this story, I'm gonna also say a lie. Like, surely.
Yeah, there's too much that didn't add up, and caramel and waffle was the icing on the cake. The caramel on the waffle, if you will. All right, let's find out. But yeah, I think 2 lies across the board.
I think it's gonna be 5 lies. Like, these 3 and us.
Those 3 and us, we're all on the same team
Yeah.
here, guys. Before we get to this part, if you guys don't know, let us know in the comment section below. At this very stage, is it a truth or is it a lie, in your opinion? And be honest as well. Don't wait till the end and then put it in there.
Done.
I was going to say I want it to be true, but that sounds really horrible. I think it might be true.
Well, I think it's true. I think it's true.
So you're going to go for true?
Yeah.
Okay, Bob.
Way off.
Were you telling the truth or were you telling
Way off.
a lie?
I was telling the truth.
What? Are you kidding me?
Like, hold on, does that... So the police officers or press really were Ron Waffles? And
So I would put it as this. I guess the story is true, but I still have a feeling that whenever, and maybe people know this at home, but I have a feeling whenever he tells a story, the names are always fictitious,
Okay.
and they don't count that towards the story. Because yeah, I kind of have it in my mind that if you're doing this, every story you tell, like, it has to be completely truthful.
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone's name is Caramel and Waffle. Especially coming from the man who is known for knowing people with ridiculous names. Wow. So he burnt down his house as a child, and he and his siblings and parents, or his mum, were homeless.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. That's very rough.
And there you go. Another time where you just don't know if a story coming from Bob Mortimer is true or not, because it could easily go either way. And in this case, it lent heavily towards being false, and it turned out to be true. I don't know what to believe.
Yeah. Yeah. Up is down.
Cool.
Down is up. Right is left.
Backwards is forwards. Yeah. Who knows what? Who knows what to believe?
Yeah.
Cool. No, that was a fun one. So yeah, we just started chipping away at the Bob Mortimer compilation. So we're gonna keep doing this one, and we'll release one every couple of days whenever we get a chance to film some more of it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you have any other specific Would I Lie to You clips to check out, or anything that's funny at all from any corner of the internet that we probably haven't seen before, please let us know in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, I want to see more videos of Would I Lie to You, our reactions to it. We've got a nice little compilation right here going that you can check out right now. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for the next one.
Thanks, guys.